This program has a ton of tradition. I tell my kids and people all the time that, there's a lot of people that came before us that made this thing special. Our job is to continue to make it special, to honor those that came before, and then to give something for those that are coming after us. I'm Jonathan DeLay, head football coach at Thomasville High School. We lost 29 seniors off of last year's team, but we have 30 seniors coming back. The biggest positions where we're trying to fill spots are on our defensive line of scrimmage and our linebackers. We lost 6 or 8 seniors there. So the spring was really about, hey, let's find those defensive linemen and those other 2 offensive linemen that are going to make this thing go to replace those big need spots. And then it's about taking those other spots and how can we advance our offense and our defense, especially in our secondary defensively where all those guys are coming back. And so how can we be a little bit better in those spots now that those guys are more mature and have a lot of other stuff under their belt. We've got kids here that they've got their 3rd and 4th generation of players to play here. It's unique because it is such a tight-knit community. You've got that small community feel, but it's big-time football. The fans, they love football here, and we have the best fans in the state. Those stands on a Friday night at the Vet are packed. There's no better place for a football game, and that's one of the most unique things about our stadium. We don't have a track, so the fans are right on top of you, and I love it because it just makes it feel like they're right in the game with the kids. It's definitely a home field advantage when you play here. It's a tough place to play. Can we handle adversity and make the plays that we have to make when we have to make them? And I know that sounds crazy. I tell the kids all the time, the only play that you have to make is the play you have to make. And in the course of a 10-game regular season and then hopefully a 5-game playoff season, you don't know exactly when that play is coming that could change that game, but you have to be ready for that play on every single play. We try to practice that at practice, but I think the most important thing is, can we handle that adversity, because it's going to come. And with a mature team, we've got a ton of seniors that have been playing Friday night football since they were freshmen. More than I've had anytime I've been here, even as an assistant coach. So they know what it's like to be in the fire. Those guys know what it's like to call those other guys that haven't been in the fire yet up to a certain level. Watching these kids, all these kids, there's a lot of them that I've had since they were young. When I started here, I was an elementary PE teacher as an assistant coach, so my freshmen were 1st graders. Just watching them grow and mature from children all the way up to teenagers, you see a level of excitement and enjoyment about football with these kids. And they play the game that way. They have fun playing the game that way. They have fun being with each other outside of football. And so when you come to Veterans Memorial Stadium on a Friday night, you're going to see a group of kids that has a great deal of elite connection with each other, that love each other, that love football, that especially love Thomasville football. And when you ask them, what is your goal for this year? If you ask one of my kids, what is your goal for this year? They're going to tell you it's to win a state championship. And I'm excited about it because, like I said, I've been around these kids for a long time. I'm going to be sad to see them go when they graduate from here. And right now we're sitting at a maximum of 161 days left with them. And I'm just excited to see what they're going to do.